right, I'm here with Stoney, and Stoney likes to get in the trash. In this video, we're gonna go over how you can teach your dog to leave it on command. Now, in order to do this, I have a lot of really high value training treats. I'm using chicken liver today. It has a very strong aroma. You can see Stoney really likes it. So I've got one treat in this hand, a whole bunch of treats in this hand. I offer this is kind of the training wheels version. So he's gonna lick and nudge and try to take it. As soon as he disengages, I give him a treat, and at this point, I'm not assigning a command word. Then I usually like to switch hands. So I put all the treats here with the loose hand. And so what I'm doing is teaching him that when he stops challenging me, good things happen. So that's the first stage. You probably only have to do this a couple times until he pretty much goes away from it right away, which he's just about there. There you go. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to start actually leave it. Usually means leave an object that's already on the ground. So what I'm going to do is we'll move some of these leaves out of the way. Yes, there we go. So I'm going to take one treat. Well, actually, I'm going to put the rest of these here. So I have a treat in either hand. Yes, I only need one each. And I go like this. If he goes this hand, I pull this one away, and I drop this one, and then I collapse on top of it. And he's going to try to take it. I'm waiting for him to disengage again. And now I give him the treat, and now I'm saying the word leave it. And then I pick this one up. The one you drop on the ground, he never, ever gets. Now, if I need to, I collapse my hand down and say leave it when the treat goes in his mouth. So I pick it up immediately afterwards. Let's do this with better camera presence. You want to drop it. Their eyes are very attracted to movement. So I mirror him. So he was back there, so I started raising my arm, and we went towards it. Then I lowered it. Leave it. Doing very good, Stoney. Now at this point, he's staring at the treat. I'm waiting for him to look at me in the face. This is moving a little bit faster than I normally do. I'm gonna have the guardian do this here in a second. And if the dog stares at your hand like this, the next time you do it, keep it in your, keep it behind your back. The one that I'm holding in my right hand, that's on my leg. And you're really tempted to say his name. This is a form of operant conditioning, so we're waiting for him to do it on his own. I want him to acknowledge, there we go, leave it, that I'm in control of the treat. So the first stage for this is you're gonna drop it and then collapse on top of it. And wait for him to back off, and then you give him a treat and say leave it. The second stage is you drop it and cage on top of it. So he can see it. And if he comes down, you collapse if you need to. And then when he gives then you give him the treat, say leave it. You're doing such a good job, you're already in advanced version. Next stage is you're gonna hover.
Good boy.
He just gave me just an eye flicker, but it's kind of like he's objectifying the treat. So I want him to acknowledge and look at me. So, all right, so I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to coach you through this exercise. How do we make this for the trash can? So once we've done this, what we're doing is we're having a contract. We're saying if you leave that alone, I guarantee I'm going to give you something you know you like. So bird in the bush, or hand the whatever that expression is. So what you would do is, let's say I'm sitting on your couch, and over there is your TV. I would grab the trash can, and I would put it halfway in the line between me and the TV and sit down and watch TV. He starts walking towards you. You say leave it. He walks away from it, and you give him a treat and say leave it. So we're rewarding him for not going in the trash. Trash is really hard for dogs because from his perspective, it's like, okay, you got this box full of all this awesome stuff that you don't seem to want, and I would love to have, but every time I try to get in there, you get mad at me. What's your problem? Well, we're gonna show you going in there, actually, or not going in there, gets you a reward. So when you're done with this exercise, you're gonna be distracted, put the trash away somewhere. But the idea is at first it's just the trash can, then it's the trash can with some trash in it, then it's the trash in it with something really stinky that he likes, and you're treating him and rewarding him for leaving it alone. After doing that enough, he looks at the trash can and he's like, I'm gonna leave that alone. Are you gonna hook me up? And he automatically stays out of the trash. And once he's not gotten in the trash for a long enough period of time, he just stops getting in the trash. Stoney.
Okay.
Well, this is my buddy Stoney. Sit. And this is how you teach your dog the leave it exercise to get him to stop getting into the trash.